Hey everybody, I just wanted to jump in here and tell you my first impressions of what it's like to go from riding a flat bar to riding a road bike. See my Fuji? She's so pretty. And so is this one. It's so different. It's so different. I didn't actually expect it to be this different. So I've been riding this one, the flat bar, for a good couple of years and have got really confident on it. I understand what it's like changing gear, how to like stand up and ride, but when I'm riding it, the difference is like I'm riding a truck. It's like I have to actually ride it. I've got to drive it. It's like driving a car or a truck, and I feel safe on it. I feel really solid. When I go around a corner, I've got to turn it around the corner. Now the difference when I started riding the Fuji is that the Fuji felt more like, how do I describe this? Like the bike and I are connected. Like I'm one with my bike. It's like this one is like I'm sitting on a bike steering it. This one's like the bike and I are one. I'm like this. I'm very close. It's very petite. Going around a corner is going around like this. Like I go around the corner leaning and the bike comes with me, so I'm not needing to actually steer it around a corner. The bike and I together go around a corner. So different. It's so different. And the other thing as well is that it's really light. So when I'm going downhill, and I don't go fast downhill on this bike. I just try to be safe around that. But going downhill on this bike, she's so light, and I feel like a leaf that's been blowing around in the wind. Like I'm just like, you go over a little bump and it's like, oh no. That's not good. Okay, we should not put that. I won't put that on camera. Oh my goodness, that is a perfect example. See, I didn't balance it properly, and a little gust, because it's a little bit windy out here, a little gust of wind, and it's blowing the bike over. This one would not blow over. This one is blowing over, so I need to make sure that I balance it properly, and hopefully it didn't bend the derailleur. Anyway, let's pick that up. Did it properly. Okay. Okay. But that's a difference. So for me, the immediate difference is just this one. You actually have to ride it. You have to drive it. I feel safer on it. And changing the gears is so different on both bikes as well. So this one here, like, have a look at this. The gearing on this. It's just a matter of like pushing these. So you've got to push that one to go into a harder gear, that one to go into an easier gear on both sides. You've got this one, yeah, it's you're just changing the gears so differently. Like you just, so differently here and here. And so when you're first getting from this bike, from a flat bar onto a road bike, getting used to the gears, and I'm struggling with that at the moment. It's something I need to learn. It's like, how am I changing gears? How does that work? And the positioning as well. You're not sitting like this, putting the brakes on, changing gears. You're down like this, and you're changing gear like this. It's very different. So a lot of practice, not necessarily doing a lot of hills and stuff at the moment or going on the road, but just around the bike paths, practicing changing gears, getting confident on the bike, and just feeling the difference. It's really different, but I love it. It's petite. It sort of feels more feminine. This one feels like but I'm loving it, and I love riding both of them for very different reasons. So yeah, that's my first impressions, and I'm sure I will share something again in a few weeks of like where I'm at with riding my Fuji compared to riding the flat bar. Remember to subscribe. Mwah! See you.